out and about. I don't know, I had to yell that at you. Don't be mad at me. As you can see, it's another donation day. We have about 2 of those a month where we're just getting rid of shit. Hopefully this is the last for a while. I don't know, there's still a lot of stuff that we can both probably get rid of. Returns, donations, and I'm going to my mom's friend Julia's house, and her husband has a bunch of tools that he's not using. He's like, they're all brand new, come and get them. I'm like, I can do that. So, yeah, there's lots of stuff going on this morning. Is it exciting for you? Probably not. Therefore, the next couple hours of my life will probably be less than a minute in your life. Living in a freaking van! Living in a freaking van! Yes, I am! I'm living in a freaking van! I forgot how bad it sucks wearing a mask. This is terrible. We used to have to do this all the time. I don't know how we honestly... This is like horrible. Wow. He's got a full respirator thing on over there. They're very, very not germophobic. That's not what I'm trying to say. They're susceptible to disease. They're not the healthiest people on the planet, unfortunately. Wonderful people. But I mean, they just gave us like all these freaking tools and everything. This eco sport has never been this packed full of stuff ever. Stop one. Actually, stop 2. Kind of scumbag. I'm done with my White Castle. I'm just gonna throw it on the ground. I don't care. Yeah. Should I do a cinematic walking out of Kohl's shot? Or maybe a slow-mo. Let's do slow motion. That's refreshing. That's always refreshing to get rid of like a lot of shit. I mean, that was a lot of stuff. Like 2 full, huge plastic tubs full of stuff. Not a good morning.
Ground floor.
They're doing a little procedure to her at the moment. I woke up this morning and my mom was on the floor of her bathroom. And you know, 911. Here we are. Apparently, she got COVID somehow. I can't think of how she would have gotten COVID unless it came from me. And I've been sick too, but not that kind of sick. I'm not sniffling. I'm not coughing. There's no like COVID symptoms at all. So I feel like this is probably my fault. I feel pretty bad about that. I'll go take a test when I get home. I just needed something to eat. I'm just so stressed out and upset. Have like a 15-minute window while they're doing x-rays. I'll grab a bite. Terrible hospital food. Doesn't look that bad, I guess. If you're wondering why I'm filming this, it's because I don't know what else to do. I'm having Ron flashbacks from last year. And I'm not ready to lose my mom. She hasn't been able to stop coughing for like days, and I was afraid she was going to overdose on freaking cough medicine, which cough medicine is poison. I mean, it may work, but it's still poison. This upcoming trip in March, if she's not 100%, I'm not going. I couldn't. There's no way I could go. And that's fine. I'd rather be there taking care of her. If anything, I'd go for like a couple days here, a couple days there. If I wasn't home, she'd still be laying on the damn floor. I just happened to wake up really early this morning too. Apparently she was on the floor for like 30 minutes. Okey-doke. So we are home. She's doing much better. Me, on the other hand, I've been stress eating all day. And now I'm going to attempt on putting this shelf together.
Who's got the chips? Who's got the ram? Better recognize.
Kick-ass shelves. Look at these things. Pretty tall too. I didn't think they were that tall. They are. Perfect. They're perfect actually. Sorry, Manny. Had to do this one myself. You can still do all the molding, but I think I might be able to get that. I don't know what to... Do you glue it up? Do you nail it up? Guess I can look at YouTube for that, but... So if you don't know what I'm doing, I'm setting up a studio where my office used to be. Obviously, if you didn't watch the last videos, painted the walls black. I got a bunch of lighting coming in to adhere to that. All kinds of stuff going on. These shelves are pretty much backdrops for different shows that I'll be doing in here. I have a bunch of new YouTube shows coming out. One's called Brandon Buys Stuff, which is basically me doing reviews of the megaton of shit that comes from various large trucks into this house in the form of bags that I ordered either online or at stores. Between my mom and I, we order a metric ton of shit. There is the OK Wrestling show. I've been a pro wrestler for 20 years, and not anymore, but I used to be. And it's gonna be kind of like, one of those review type thing. I don't know. There's a lot of different things to the OK Wrestling show. Looking forward to doing that one. Always wanted to. Plus, I'll be doing a lot of my live streams, VANLIFE stuff. I mean, that looks badass. Look at that. Just got to put stuff on the shelves that makes sense. If I'm doing a show about travel, there might be a bunch of Bucky stuff out there. If I'm doing an Asai TV show, there may be Asai TV logo stuff up there. And I could turn the camera around and do something this way too, because I got all my books and CDs and movies and stuff that I've made, and just stuff. And if it's the wrestling show, I got a whole shelf of, my old wrestling stuff in there. So yeah, it's going to be a little interchangeable background. Plus I have giant draped backdrops and things like that. I got a lot of shit. This is going to help me learn the new camera and everything. I still got to go to the camera shop and buy some cords. It's been like a while, like probably about 5 months since I bought that camera. I haven't used it once. I got it to make movies. I make TV shows with this camera. It's so much easier. But when I'm shooting movies, like we're going to be shooting hopefully later this year, with mom being, sick like this, I don't feel right leaving. It doesn't sit well with me. So, that is what it is. That comes first. That's more important. Of course it is. Oh, I gotta hang these up. Oh, I forgot about that. That's a Manny job. A little bit of a curtain rod action. Yeah. When it leaves cold again, you hang curtains on them and they're rods. What do you do? This stand ain't worth a shit. Here's the camera. This thing's a badass, right? I need to learn everything there is about this camera because it is a beast and I've never used anything like it. It's a decked out Sony FX3 and it has dust on it. That makes me sad. I don't know what I'm doing for the rest of the week, and it's going to be here for the mom, and yeah. I'm hoping she feels okay. She seems to be feeling great. She was up and walking around and talking a little bit better. She lost her voice there for a couple days, and it's never a good morning when you wake up and you hear pounding and it's your mom laying on the floor. You know, she doesn't have anybody else. She has a lot of friends, but they don't live here. If I didn't wake up and hear that pounding, then, or if I would have been on a trip or something, or if I would have slept in, she would have been laying there for hours or days. And that's just the thought of that, of being on the road for a month and a half, like I was planning in March, and the thought of her laying there, like, she could have died. I don't know. I can't let that, even a chance of that happening. So anyway, I am exhausted, and I kind of just want to get this one out and over. I don't really want to dwell on it, just get it in the past. So it's pretty much all you got. If you like the video, you're morbid, hit the like button. I don't know. Don't care about any of that shit. But she's fine. She's fine. There's a link tree in the description. Has links to all my books that I've written, which are on that wall. Why the 80s are awesome and / awful. Misophonia, the book I wrote about misophonia. Chicken Snake, Chupacabra Cow, Billy Fred Whopper Goggles, all available on Amazon. Most of these other ones are available on, oh yeah, go there, read that. Road Stories Recommendations. That's my music by One Eyed Buffalo, the band that me and Dave had before he passed away. 21 Years is that album. The other album is Last Room on the Right. There's 2 albums on Amazon and Spotify and everywhere you get music. Vinny's Fantastic Rock and Roll Adventure. That's the movie I made, wrote, filmed, directed, whatever. A lot of fun. There's a sequel being planned at the moment. Shit, what else? I'm just trying to make money the old-fashioned way, okay? And the old-fashioned way is not punching a effing clock whatsoever. So anyways, we'll see you next Monday. Wish us luck. And I wish you luck right back. Bye.
Living in a freaking van!